If anyone can do it, he can. Nakamura, he has done it! Isn't that just typical? What a way to win the title! And how fitting that the goal should be scored so late and should be scored.
Welcome back to Smiffta Stoppage Time. I'm bringing you the extra insight, extra views, how I see it from my point of view this weekend's action. I'm going to start on Saturday, Newcastle Palace, my team. Now, this was a game that I said Alan Pardew had to win, had to get some points on the board, really, get a win under his belt. It's the sort of game you think at home to Palace, get a nice sort of steady 2-0 win, ease the nerves of the fans, and, you know, get this season kick-started. 29 seconds in, they've conceded. I'd love to know what the two contrasting dressing rooms were like before the game. Warnock must have had his men fired up. As I said in my preview, that sort of new manager mentality coming in. I don't know what Pardew was saying. I mean, the guy must be telling everyone to sort of relax, just chill out, not get too caught up in the atmosphere. Well, there's that. And then there's not responding to a shot that comes cannoning back off the post 29 seconds in. People have stood there. People have stood there just waiting for buses. The defending all game was poor. And when Colaccini isn't at the races, Newcastle really struggled. And in the middle of the park as well, I feel they're missing a leader. Tiote, he'll help when he comes back into the team. That's if he stays at the club, that is. But it was poor. I mean, the defenders were scoring the goals. That says it all. Riviere hasn't scored a league goal yet. We knew his form from Monaco wasn't prolific. He's going to need another man up top with him. There's no doubt about that. Pardew after the game said Sim de Jong wasn't fit, match fit. And I'm thinking, why is the guy playing then? He's got Cabella and he had Sim de Jong in there as well as Gouffron. Gouffron doesn't do anything. He can't go past men. He's not a good passer of the ball. He's just in the team because he's a more senior player and he's more established. Okay, he works hard. But that front three, no real penetration from Newcastle. And at the end of the day, it's a very poor result. United, Burnley, you know, no surprises here for me for Van Gaal. There's no surprises with United anymore at the moment. 0-0 away from home. Di Maria's first game showed a few nice touches. It's okay sticking with this formation, Van Gaal, but he just hasn't got the players for it at the moment. Ashley Young is not the player that can play in this system. He's just not good enough. And they've just signed another left-back. Word is that Daley Blinn's going to be playing in midfield. I'm not sure. But Everton-Chelsea, fantastic game. What an advert for the Premier League that was. And Diego Costa is the real deal. This is when he announced himself. This guy's the real deal here. He could go on and get the golden boot. He scored as many goals as Torres had in 34 games. 4 league goals Torres had in 34 games, with Fabregas pulling the strings as well. Chelsea really are, you know, the team that are going to be setting the pace in this league. 6 goals at Everton, incredibly impressive. Liverpool Spurs, this was today's action. Really, really good game as well. Liverpool so impressed with them. You saw the way Spurs sort of threw money at a squad last year when Bale left. Liverpool have had to do the same this year. It just seems that Rodgers has got more of an idea. It's just been some more thinking into the investment in the squad, and they're still maintaining that philosophy of attacking quick. I like the way that they've got Sturridge and Sterling playing off Balotelli. We saw him for the first time. He showed some nice touches. Sterling, what a player this guy is going to be. He's still young. They break quickly, and as I said, the penetration compared to Tottenham's front three was just so much different. They ran out of ideas, Tottenham, in and around the box. And that was really clear for me. It's very, very impressive result for Brendan Rodgers. They beat them 5-1 there last time, if I'm right in saying. Or was it? They definitely put 5 past them. And it was another impressive display. Very solid at the back now as well, Liverpool, with Lovren in there as well. Really good signing. Arsenal, Leicester. I expected Arsenal, as I said, the grit that they've shown recently, I expect them to come through and win this game. As it was, it didn't happen. And Leicester, really refreshing to watch a club. Great backing by the fans. They were also playing Arsenal at their own game. This wasn't just a team that sat back and sort of soaks up the pressure from Arsenal. You know, they really... At times, they really sort of opened the game up, and it was end-to-end at times as well. Really good game, and Wenger could perhaps take a bit of sort of a leaf out of Brendan's book in going away from home and still maintaining these wingers. It's nice to have Ox on the wing, to be honest. And I would have played him. I'd move Ozil into the middle. I'd have Ox on the wing. I'd have Sanchez on the other side, and they need a striker. Sanago is far too basic. This guy is another Bentner. This guy isn't going to get Arsenal the title or get them anywhere near the title. They still need to sign a player. But yeah, do follow on Twitter, Smiffta Official. That's been me for this week. Smiffta Stoppage Time. It's GAFF.TV.